ما حكم تهنئة النصارى إن كانوا من الجيران والزملاء في العمل بالكريسماس؟ لا يجوز الاحتفال بالكريسماس لأن معناه عياذا بالله تهنئتهم بميلاد ربهم، وهذا هم يصرحون أنه في هذا التاريخ ولد المسيح ابن الله أو ولد المسيح الله عياذا بالله تبارك وتعالى. كيف تهنئهم؟ لو جاءك إنسان وأراد أن يهنئك بابن لك وأنت ما عندك ابن لغضبت. كيف تهنيني بابننا؟ قال هذا ابنك فلان، تفتري عليه تغضب. فكيف لا تغضب لرب العالمين؟ قال الله عز وجل: وقالوا اتخذ الرحمن ولدا لقد جئتم شيئا إدا تكاد السماوات يتفطرن منه وتنشق الأرض وتخر الجبال هدا أن دعوا للرحمن ولدا.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're doing well. So in this clip, we see the subject of Christmas brought up. Now I know Christmas is past, but I think it's just good to reiterate, okay? Because Andrew Tate celebrated Christmas by giving his daughter presents, you know. You see a lot of people who can't give up Christmas, and I relate to this, especially that I made a video on the nostalgia of it. It can be hard for some people to break, and it's really funny when an atheist says Merry Christmas. I just, like, I think that's ridiculous, you know, because it's like, you're not celebrating it from the paganistic perspective, or the Christian perspective, or the commercialistic aspect, and you're saying ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, wearing a Santa hat and all that, you know. You're not supposed to, you believe in imaginary things. Santa is imaginary, right? But it's just funny how they will say Merry Christmas and such. But it can be hard for some people to shift that. But remember, we can give gifts during Ramadan and on Eid. So I think you should all remember we can make Ramadan very special. Okay, so the Sheikh mentioned about do not celebrating Christmas and don't congratulate them. Because essentially you're saying that's when God was born, or the Son of God. Because depending on which Christian you talk to, Jesus is God, or Jesus is the Son of God. How can you be the God and Son of your own self? Okay, so there's a lot of discussions to be had there. But we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was never born, He'll never die, He's eternal, and He has no children. Christians call humanity the children of God. They infantilize us. You know, we are the slaves of Allah. Much different. But Allah was never born. So when you say, you know, congratulations on Christmas, you're shaming your own religion. Okay? Because you don't see very many Christians even knowing when Ramadan is, or congratulating you on Ramadan, or on Eid. Now, we don't have a bunch of decorations we put up, but Christmas time, there's a lot of decorations. But it's really a commercial holiday now, where prices are sometimes increased or decreased depending on the establishment, and you're told to buy. I grew up in the 90s with a lot of Christmas shows, like A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where bosses get a Christmas bonus, you know. There's just literally so many Christmas movies I was brought up with. And I grew up in a place for most of my childhood that had snow. And when you're celebrating Christmas and there's the neighborhoods put lights all over their homes, and you go to the Christmas village and your school's having a Christmas fair, you know, it can be ingrained in you and can make it difficult to navigate family situations. Good part is my dad and my mom don't call me on Christmas. But my grandpa and my grandma, they're in their 80s. They don't understand when I've explained to them Muslims don't celebrate that. So they'll send like a Merry Christmas card, and they send like a box of chocolates. You know, nothing much I can do about it. You know, I've explained to my mom and my dad what Ramadan is. But, you know, it's hard for them to understand. So, there's a nice way you can word it around the family. And I'm the first Muslim in my family, from my knowledge, on both sides. And so it can be quite bizarre to not celebrate that, especially growing up decorating trees. My grandma would make the entire home decorated. You know, I was very giving on Christmas. I would work hard and I would work extra and buy everyone gifts. You know, so the Christmas music is very nostalgic, but I have switched to making the home very welcoming during Ramadan and stuff like that. Okay? So it's important to not feel awkward about your faith, because are Jews congratulating you on Ramadan? Or Hindus? And if you really believe in your religion, you're really into it, I don't see how you would congratulate people on something that doesn't go in your faith, that your religion would consider heresy or blaspheming, right? Do you have to congratulate every religion? Like if the Satanists are like, hey, you know, we're gonna sacrifice a bunch of birds today, you gotta tell them congratulations on theirs? You know? Jesus has a different history in Islam, so we don't have to congratulate them. And the Jays have Hanukkah. You know, I never once been told by a Jay, Happy Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak, you know? And the Jays deny Jesus and don't like Mary. So, you know, the Happy Holidays thing is for them. But just remember, you don't have to feel awkward or ashamed. And beware of the Muslims who are encouraging you to put up a tree, and they're like, oh, it looks so beautiful, the Christmas decorations, therefore we should congratulate them. No. And you can make up an excuses not to go to the Christmas party, you know? If you have a boss who's like, hey, we're going to have a Christmas party, are you going to be there? You can totally make up an excuse. I'm going to travel. I have a doctor's appointment. The day of, say you have the stomach flu. Like, there's so many polite ways where you can get out of it without alienating yourself, right? Just be cautious. Just be cautious. And so I thought I would give evidences that we're not supposed to congratulate them. And you may have people who, I think, on purpose see you're Muslim and just say that. And why are you rewarding them with their ignorance and their disrespect? You know, you can have multiculturalism in a way that doesn't insult your own religion, I'd argue. That's what I think. Like, you'll see people have, like, it's Earth Day, it's National Donut Day, and someone may give you a box of donuts, you see what I'm saying? But on Earth Day, you go clean up garbage. Has nothing to do with religion. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was never born. In the Quran, it's made clear, okay? We're not Trinitarians, we're monotheists, okay? So we need to stick to our religion and be proud of it, and make Ramadan as special as you can, and then your kids won't even care about Christmas, okay? So may Allah make it easy for us, may Allah preserve us, and help us to have pride in our faith and love for it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time!